Chioma's mother was busy begging, but it fell on deaf ears. One of the men lifted her from the ground easily. She was busy screaming and shouting while the church members were accusing and blaming her. Some called her an evil woman, some called her a deaconess pretender. The pastor tried to settle the matter, but I told him I don't want anything from the old woman, but I need her to explain what I did to her, which made her connive with her daughter to kill me. The pastor just nodded his head, cause he knows I won't take no for an answer. If you want to know who those hefty men are, well, they are a secret policemen which I pay to carry out this job for me. Not that they are bad guys, as anyone might try to put it. Well, our next target is to bring Chike to the picture. We already organized a secret meeting with some of my family members and my wife's family members. Some volunteered to follow me to Chike's house to bring him and my wife as well. I collected the address of the clinic and put it in my back trouser pocket. Then, me and the secret policeman with two of my family members, two of my wife's family members, went together to Chike's house to bring him along with us. I know he will be shocked to see me, cause he never knew I know about his affair with my wife. Well, I'm about to see the reaction he will make when he sees me in his house as a living ghost, but not a dead ghost. In Chike's house, Chioma did not go to the hospital. She went to the native priest and told him everything. Then he told her to bring Kelechi's clothes for some night ritual to the spirit. So she came to Chike's house and told him about it. So they planned on going to the priest's place when the day was dark. One thing led to another and they fell on the bed together. Chioma was screaming and moaning with pleasure, while Chike was busy plugging his wire pole in her electric socket. Baby, you are sugar. Baby, you are sweet. Shall I give you more? Chike said to Chioma in a hoarse voice, enjoying the ball he was playing in Chioma's football field. While the sound of the ball and the field were making some sounds, as sweat was flowing from his head down to his eyes and mouth, he did not care to clean it off, because the heat and pleasure he was enjoying at the moment did not let him hear that there has been a few knocks on his room door, which had been for like 10 minutes. The knock continued, so I decided to check through his window if anyone was in the room. When I peeped through the window, I heard some sounds and voices, so I went back and told the people I came with that he was around. But I didn't know why he refused to open the door, so we decided to try if the door was open. To our amazement, it was opened, and the two CIDs entered first, then I next. Lastly, the 4 family members entered the room. The room was big like a flat, but through the outside, one will think it's a room, but until you enter there, you will know it's a flat. We called Chike's name but got no response. So I decided to go into the inner room to check if he was sleeping or so. I excused myself and went inside the apartment. When I got inside the room, he was about knocking on the door. I heard sounds and moans, and it sounded like my wife's voice. When I heard my wife's voice, I did not want to believe it was her, and I did not want to interfere in my friend's business. But the curiosity that was holding me and the voices in my head that was telling me, Kelechi, open the door, it's your wife. Open the door, it's your wife, led me to open the door. Lo and behold, it was my wife. Chike was giving his hard wire through the back of my wife. I shouted, Chimo! My wife and Chike, who did not notice my presence in the house, sprang up like a zombie that is trying to disappear. The shock on their face was unexplainable. The annoyance in my heart and the pains in my heart was as if I should just strangle my friend to death. But I kept my cool. The shout I made the people to come running into the room to see if I am hurt or something. But when they saw my wife naked, who was trying to use the bedspread to cover her body, and Chike, whose body was vibrating in fear as they were looking at me as if truly I am a ghost. My wife was shouting, "Ghost! Ghost! Ghost! Oh, somebody help me! There is a ghost in the house. You are dead and a ghost." Her eyes were becoming dizzy. Then she fell due to the shock she had when she saw me, with my bulging eyeballs and the pose I made standing at the door. Her family members went in to carry her body, while the 2 CIDs I brought went to carry Chike, and my family members were trying to console and encourage